So, Comic 67. I seem to have a really hard time remembering, just on a daily basis, what number comes next. Oh, 67. A lot of exciting, interesting things seem to be going on right here. While Mindy tracks down those meddling idiots, I'll make sure no one boards us. Excellent. This graphite door is the only way they can get on board. It's a foot thick and impervious to every type of explosive in the galaxy. Kaboom! Yeah, there's no spelling for kaboom. It's just, I think the only way I could describe it would be see, the k, that's entirely believable. Well, it starts with a P. So puch. There's a bit of an L, so K, kapluch. And then you're just speaking Klingon, saying success. I know that word. Nice door, Zero. We had to use the good bomb we got in the other galaxy. Well, crap. I have no memory of this. It's because he says it was impervious. I spelled impervious right. I'm so impressed with this. I can't believe how atrocious my memory is. Look at that weird bar that apparently went across the door, the top of the door in the first panel, but in the third panel it seems to be three-dimensional a bit, but not much. And you see how the hole that he blasted through? How it has kind of jagged three-dimensional bits. It's like he cut his way through a piece of foam. Graphite door. Graphite is impervious to every type of explosion in the galaxy. I just love Flint's. Nice door, Zero. He's got this big confident smile on his face. This is how, the hero crashes his way through the door. We had to use the good bomb. We got it in another galaxy. It's just it's a very defeatist attitude. Well, crap. I'm sorry, I shouldn't find this so funny. It's my joke. Oh dear. I think, now I've mentioned this before that I use swear words before, but as far as swears, for the most part they say sweet mercy when they really mean to swear, and I think I've used ass, damn, and now I think this might be my first usage of the word crap. Which is impressive because I use crap all the time. That's my go-to. It's my go-to, especially around young kids. That's just my, because I find that crap is almost an acceptable swear word. It still would be bad if kids used that at grade school levels, but which is starting to become an issue. As recently as a week ago, my 3-year-old daughter actually used the words "what the crap," which it could be much worse, right? Anyway, this is not a video blog. So there's Dr. Zero's little head spikes are still there. Obviously, Flint is still much higher. Funny thing there. I'm not talking about drugs, but he's taller. However, I've tried making him taller by making his head slightly bigger. The problem is I wasn't drawing the torso any bigger. So if you see where Flint's waist is, his belt is at, well, Dr. Zero's chest. So it just looks like he's standing on blocks. Because to make a person taller, you don't just make their legs longer, because that's ridiculous. You have to make each part of them bigger. So Flint is kind of bigger, but on that part, maybe he's just sort of stepping through the hole that he exploded. Do you explode a hole? Can you? No. Because when you explode, the verb to explode means that you yourself blow into pieces, so unless he made the hole by blowing himself up. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to finish my coffee. I am impressed by myself with the detail of me drawing the little door there and him coming through, and I kind of like that. He's in the first panel. There he is standing in front of the door. Haha, this door, and then the explosion happens off screen. Have I ever just decided that off panel, out of sight? Just because drawing explosions is difficult, you could just make it a big puff of smoke. In fact, I could have used a little bit of smoke, kind of just around the dust settling. Nice doors, Zero. Of course, the hero always refers to, if he's Dr. Zero, you just call him Zero. Except in Dr. No, because that would be weird. Well, I found you, No. And now I'll set my phasers to stun. It's a good thing he never made a... If you can't tell, it's a terrible impression of Sean Connery. I've been told in person that it's the worst Sean Connery impression they've ever heard. You should watch X's channel, The T-Bandit Story. It's a fun voice, but it's no Sean Connery impression. Anyway, I think I've babbled on long enough. 68 tomorrow.